Crystal is a very unique individual. You know, a lot of people see her and they kind of label her from the outside, but to really know Crystal, she has a big heart. And that's kind of why she guards a lot of people from, because once she lets people into her life, she never lets them go, especially if they really show her the love, because she really reciprocates that love back. And she's shown me over the years how much of a real sister she has been to me, and I appreciate her for that.
Crystal is someone that everyone, she's the go-to girl. And she hates it sometimes, but I actually am thinking about it and thinking about her I think it's kind of super decent that for as long as I've known her, she's kind of been the person that everyone goes to. She's kind of like that middle person. It's something about, she exudes, I don't know if I can find the right words for it, but I mean, she's there. I mean, I guess essentially that's what it means, like she's there.
I would describe Crystal as a friend, someone who you can trust, who you can talk to, who will give you honest feedback and let you know whether you're wrong or right. She won't just side for you. She's what I consider a true friend who will help you when you need help, but at the same time correct you when you need to be corrected.
She's really encouraging and just like very real, like someone who just tells it like it is. I love those kind of people. Why? I'm not really that kind of person. I kind of beat around the bush a little bit. Her, no. She's a heavy hitter, straight to the point, tells you how it is. So Crystal, I love that about you. That's pretty fabulous. Yeah, she kind of has that dry sense of humor. She put me onto The Office, thought the show was pretty whack prior to her saying, oh, you should really watch The Office. She probably didn't say it in that voice. But yeah, she has that dry sense of humor, thinks like silly stuff is funny. Yeah, she's married to Boomy. That's slightly odd, but I guess it's kind of cool because, like, like opposites attract, that kind of thing. Yeah, she's like really fun, really cool. She lets me be myself, whatever that is, whether that's me being calm, me being hype, me being whatever. She allows me to do that. And Crystal, I appreciate that. I appreciate that about you.
Lovable, playful, giggly, always busy, always into something.
Crystal is a very caring person. For instance, when I was all messed up, I had my jaw broken. She let me stay with you guys for like a indefinite amount of time. She's very, 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 very sarcastic. She always has jokes, like for instance, she used to always say like, how's your 18-year-old girlfriend and all this other nonsense like that. Like, who really has an 18-year-old girlfriend? And how she used to always talk about our other cousin friend, talking about she's still in high school and all this other nonsense. Crystal is very intelligent. I always ask her, whenever I was trying to buy something online, I could never figure out the sales tax. She always do it in her head and let me know how much I'll be paying and stuff like that.
If I had to say 3 things that I think of when I think about Crystal, number 1 is that she's trustworthy. Number 2 is I always think about her belches, because she belches like really loud. And the 3rd thing that I think of is just friend, which she is.
She has the biggest heart ever and wants to hide it. She just tries to hide who she really is, tries to be tough when she's really not. Tries to act like she has it all together when she really doesn't. But should we say you're a faker? No. A fraud? No. Maybe just trying to fight off who you really are. Crystal is a beautiful person inside. And I think the day she really comes in touch with everything she is, man, you'll be an awesome human being. Crystal is kind. She's soft-hearted. She knows the right words to say to people. She likes to share in people's lives. She's a real caring person.
Somewhere along the way, she hooked up with the big fella, and that sweet, tender, loving attitude of Miss Washington changed, and she became Mrs. Agoulier, and everything changed. Now she's my PO, can't do nothing. She checks on me. She makes sure that I'm on the up and up, and I'm on a straight line. So I just love Crystal for being who she is. She never changed. She was always her. She loved me for me, and she didn't make me feel like I was trash because, you know, I was part of the world or not in church or whatever. She just loves me, and she always has showed the same consistent feelings for me, I guess you would say.
So what describes Crystal? Tall.
Very tall.
Really tall.
Extremely tall.
Good sense of fashion.
Taller than me.
Nice hair.
Kind of jealous about it.
Very kind-hearted.
Gentle giant.